That's right, mobile gamers. So today we are going to take a look at this humongous box that the Legion Go comes in. I say humongous because this thing is huge. This is a huge freaking box for a mobile gaming PC, to say the least. Now I'm very curious as to what is all inside for this thing. According to this, it has just the Legion Go inside, AMD Ryzen, obviously, Z1 Extreme, 16 gigabytes of RAM, 512 gigabyte SSD. I thought it was a 1 terabyte, but I guess it's only a 512 gigabyte. And this is sort of a first impression of everything to do with this device. And if you want a comparison between the boxes, I have the Asus ROG Ally X box right here, which it basically swallows. So there's the Asus ROG Ally X box. And I also have the AENEO Next Lite, and that device is actually a pretty chunky device as well, and there's still like 6 inches right here and 2 inches about right here, or an inch and a half of box. So I'm very curious as to what we have in store. So we're gonna cut this open, check it out. And the reason why I bought the Legion Go is because of you guys. I am designing the adapter for the DNA Duo. If you don't know what that is, then go check out the website linked below. I designed a portable display to match your device's DNA, meaning that you can basically take this portable display with you with the device of your choice. Now I'm going to try to design a custom adapter for the Legion Go, and oh, it comes with a case. I did not know it came with a case, which is very nice. I guess the Steam Deck comes with a case too, right? So yeah, so I'm going to try to design a custom adapter for this to see if I can actually get it to go. Your Legion Go device is equipped with 1 year of Legion Ultimate support, giving you direct access to gaming experience technicians. Add additional service for 15% discount, and probably not. So I have never used any of those kind of things for any PCs that I've ever owned. Is there anything else in here underneath this? Maybe. Not that I'm gonna expect anything else, but is there? Looks like there's some more stuff. Maybe. What's inside this cardboard? Oh, okay, manual. Yep. And again, this is just kind of a first impression video. I'm gonna come back to this device after I've used it for a bit. I have still not, to this day, reviewed the Asus ROG Ally because I have been using it for almost nearly a year, and I have a video coming out about that, and I thought that doing a hard review would be a cool thing to do because I have experienced a lot with that device. So yes, today is the Legion Go, and I am very curious as to what this thing has in store. We got our USB-C cable right here, so that is a USB-C cable to charge the device, and I don't know, it's 65 watts. Yeah, so that's very straightforward, and it looks like there's a little paper around the edge of it, and that is about it inside of that box. So the big thing I'm noticing is that most of this box is just this USB-C cable, and then the rest of it was the Legion Go. Now the box itself is cardboard, so it is recyclable. Make sure to recycle your stuff other than that plastic bag, obviously, but it does come with a nice fancy case. Asus, you did not give us a case. They failed. Asus failed for that. Now the Legion Go comes with a case that looks like, oh, it even comes with a little charging door on the bottom. That is, oh, it's magnetized as well. So I guess if you wanted to keep this in the case while charging it, maybe that might be a possibility. But this is actually a really cool case to take with you if you were traveling or something. It's got like a hard sort of plastic shell on the outside, soft in the middle, and it says Legion. The last thing I ever bought that was from Legion, Lenovo, that is, because that's Lenovo, right? So the last thing I ever bought from Lenovo was like a tablet many years ago, and it was garbage. So hopefully the Legion Go is not garbage. I've heard lots of good things because it is as powerful as the Asus ROG Ally, but is it better? I don't know. We'll have to find out. Now the very cool thing that I am very curious about is, what is this thing? I don't know what this is the detachable Joy-Con style controller, whatever pad. Oh, it actually has a touchpad right here as well. I did not know that. That's really cool. I have not watched any reviews about the Legion Go, honestly, because I saw the thing and I judged a book by its cover and did not like it at all. Now it's got an FPS switch on the bottom. Not sure what that's for. Maybe FPS changer counter kind of thing. And yeah, this is a big device. Now it's an 8-inch display, of course, and this is giving me Nintendo Switch vibes already. And the thing is that, oh, okay, there's some buttons on the bottom here, It does have a USB-C cable at the top. It does have a, I think, micro SD card slot, I'm assuming. Volume up and down rockers, I'm assuming that's the power button. We have our LB, RB. Now, it does feel pretty good in the hands. Now, these joysticks are a little bit smaller, I see, than the Asus ROG Ally. Mind you, it doesn't feel that bad in the hands. Now, what about the wiggle play on the actual joysticks, or the whatever you want to call these, the Legion Joy-Cons? Nintendo, don't sue them. They are pretty stiff. They don't feel like they're gonna break or anything. I am curious about gaming on this thing though, because it is pretty hefty and heavy. Now, designing a adapter for the DNA Duo, which I'm going to talk about, it looks like I could design something fairly easily. It would probably cover over top of the the USB or the micro SD card slot and be able to wrap around. Now this, oh, it's a stand. So the thing about the DNA Duo is the stand might just not be available for you to use it if you're going to be using the DNA Duo. However, are you going to care about that? You can take the DNA Duo adapter off if you want to at any point. But the little stand right here, yeah, that's going to basically interfere. Now, do a lot of you guys that have the Legion Go own or use this stand? Let me know in the comment section below if you use this. Again, this is kind of a first impression of this thing. Now, I'm very curious as to why there's like a light right here. And of course, this FPS. Now, let's see how these things come off. Oh, we have an M2 button right here. M1 and M2. Oh, M1 and M2 on the sides. Oh, okay, it's just M1 and M2 right here on this side. That's an interesting way to do it. Now, why is there buttons on the back though? So there's, oh, M1, why? Whoa, okay, there's too many buttons on the back here. I'm assuming that a lot of these buttons are probably, and then there's like this dial thing. That is very interesting. Yeah. Like I said, I've never watched any reviews about this. I just judged a book by its cover, and let's see how these slide off. Is this, do you just push this button? Does it slide down? Oh, okay. Well, that's interesting. Doesn't slide at all. It just pops off. I'm glad I maybe should have made, okay, well, does it? Okay. They magnetize. Okay, so it kind of just, oh, it does slide a little bit, so they didn't want to steal Nintendo's idea, obviously, right? Because Nintendo sues everybody for everything. So, yeah, that's probably why they did it this way. Now, this is a very innovative design, I guess, because you put it in, slide it up, and then it's very, very stiff in there. And then you push this button, and that little tab right here, that helps with detaching it. Cool. I like that. I like that design. Now, again, I think this is just basically your screen. Now, the DNA Duo is only 7 inches. This is an 8-inch display. Now, is that going to matter for some people? Probably not, because you're probably going to play a lot of your DS and 3DS games square on the bottom display. I know we're not here for that. I know I'm going to mention that a lot. Don't forget to subscribe, because I am going to share some information about the DNA Duo with the Legion Go when I actually get it up and running. So, yeah. This is where, I guess, that little stand comes into play, because then I'm assuming you can play this wirelessly with these Joy-Con thingies. I don't know if we're going to call these Joy-Cons, but the very cool thing I think is actually neat about this is that it has one touchpad right here. I have the Steam Deck, and yeah, it is sitting on the desk right now, and I don't really use the touchpads that much. I just use the mouse on the joystick, or I use the touch on the screen. So I don't really need that, but this might be helpful if this touchpad is nice enough. Now, I'm not sure, but yeah, it's got multiple different Y1, Y2, M3, and Y3 buttons, and I'm not sure what this dial is for, but I will figure that out when I actually play with this thing. Again, these are pretty lightweight, not heavy at all, really. They're lightweight, and how easy is it just to go like this, and I guess you'll have to just pick up the device and figure out how to line it up and put it on. Okay, like that, and there we go. And that's it. Let's turn this thing on for the very first time, hopefully. Hopefully it doesn't have that same feature that the Asus ROG Ally has, where you have to plug it in. And that does seem to be the case. I have a 65-watt charger already plugged in here. Now let's turn it on. And yeah, it does have that feature where you have to at least plug it in once before you actually turn the thing on. And let's wait and see if we can get the Legion Go logo popped on here. If you want to learn more about the Legion Go. I'm going to do some vigorous testing with this and gaming with this, checking it all out if it actually wants to turn on someday, and I will share more information about the Legion Go very soon. This is my first impressions. Do I like it so far? It's interesting. I'm going to say the least. It's interesting. If you have a Legion Go, let me know in the comment section below how long you've had it. Let me know what you like and what you dislike about it. Maybe some tips about it. Maybe some ideas about how to design the adapter for it. If you think the stand is even worth using, do you use the stand? Should I make an adapter that has like a detachable stand so you can still use the stand or something? Ideas all over the place. Again, I released a video recently about the DNA Duo with the Steam Deck. If you want to go watch that, link below. Subscribe. Wow, this monitor or the display is pretty big. This might be fun. So I'm going to go through all the stuff here, and not on screen, but I'm going to just do all this myself. Come back in maybe a month with this thing, let you know what my experience is, and tell you if it's really worth buying a Legion Go still by 2025, because it'll probably be 2025 by the time I actually review this, and then the OLED model will come out. Have a nice day, guys. If you like this kind of content, if you want me to do more kind of raw reviews like this or first impression reviews, let me know in the comment section below. Subscribe, like, share, comment, and tell me how it is. If you say that I don't know nothing, then see you later. Have a nice day. And as always, I always say at the end of my videos, bye-bye!